France's World Cup winning goalkeeper and captain Hugo Lloris announced his retirement from international football aged 36 on Monday, January 9th, saying he wanted to spend more time with his family. Lloris made a record 145 appearances for France from 2008 to 2022, captaining the team 121 times, which also coincidentally is a record. He made his international debut in 2008, playing at the European Championship in 2012, 2016 and 2020, as well as the 2010, 2014, 2018 and 2022 World Cup tournaments. Tottenham Hotspur keeper Lloris led France to victory in 2018 World Cup before again leading them to the final this year in Qatar, where they were beaten by Argentina. Along with the 2018 World Cup, Lloris also won the 2021 Nations League and guided France to the final of the 2016 European Championship. France head coach Didier Deschamps said Lloris was retiring at his peak and despite still having a place in the national setup, but called on fans to respect his decision. Now, Lloris had his own statement prepared where he stated, there comes a time when you have to know how to hand over the reins. I have always said over and over again that the French team doesn't belong to anyone, and we all have to make sure that's the case. Me first, he told L'Equipe in an interview. I think that the team is ready to go on. There's also goalkeeper who is ready, Mike Maignan. I prefer to go out at my peak than wait for a downturn. There's also a family choice. I feel the need to spend more time with my wife and children. Lloris retires at 36. Gbenga, I think he has achieved as much as he could with the national side. What do you think?
Of course. The coach said, he's retiring at his peak. I mean, you won the World Cup, you are back-to-back finalists, you played in multiple Euro competitions. Yeah, he's done his job, but one would say with a more clinical eye that he's not just retired because of age. He's retiring because he's done with football. He's still playing for Tottenham. Even if he leaves Tottenham Hotspur, he's 36, he's still going to go play for another club. So he's retiring from the international scene because of a host of issues. One being federation issue, problem with I think there was a statement the president of the French Football Federation made as regards Zidane for the French national job, and a lot of players took it personal, and Kylian Mbappe voiced his concerns on social media. So I think it's not just about personal reasons, it's more about footballing reasons behind the scene. And this is not the first time the French Football Federation is in the spotlight for the wrong reasons. Kylian Mbappe has been at loggerheads with the president about his choices. There was a time about image rights when there was some pictures that were supposed to be taken for the national team and the rest of it. So I think it's high time that the French football begins to get it right. Look at their leagues. Of the top 5 leagues, one can say they are the least because in terms of competition, they are not really there. If you come to the European scene, only PSG comes to light. So their domestic league isn't even rubbing shoulders with the best of the best. Their international football, they start doing well or becoming the best. When was the last time the French football was number 1 in FIFA ranking? You can't remember. So they need to get it right. The retirement of Hugo Lloris is just like when Qatar received.
Well, I want to actually talk about
a lot of things happening in Qatar. So
I actually want to talk about his age. At 36, obviously, he's still very capable. For a goalkeeper, those are prime years. But Hugo Lloris doesn't fit into the mold of typical shot stoppers in the sense that he's not as tall as a De Gea, a Thibaut Courtois, and he is more in the mold of Iker Casillas. And he relies heavily on his reflexes. At that age, though, those extra inches could make the difference in trying to stop a shot from outside the box. when you know that you're going to be slower than you were when you were 26, for example. I think the age is a big part of the reason why he must have decided this is the time to walk away.
How old was Gbenga Buffon when he kept for Juventus? When he was stopping shots left, right, and center. You know, at the end of the day, you said it well. For goalkeepers, their age is different. If he had retired immediately after the World Cup, we would say, okay, it's because of footballing reasons. He was still there till recently. He retired in January. The World Cup ended on the 18th of December. So, like I said, it's beyond footballing reasons. He's not going to stop playing football. Unlike Gareth Bale that retired for club and country, he's only retiring from country. That should say a lot, I feel.